Hello, I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and today I'm going to talk about Pixar's newest animated film, Brave. Oh, yeah. Well, what? Well, yeah. Oh, should talk about what everyone talks about whenever they bring up Pixar, their animation. The animation in this film is amazing. I mean, I expect nothing less from Disney-Pixar, the two greatest animation studios in the world. They better give us something at least visual, if not. Yeah, from Disney Pixar, the two greatest animation studios in the world, yeah, they better bring us something spectacular, and that's what this film is. It's spectacular. Okay, it's not Disney Pixar's best film or anything like that, but for what it could have been, it's good. Well, let's talk about the film itself. Well, it's their first fairy tale. That's a page right out of Disney's book, and which brings me to my next point I wanted to bring up to a lot of people. This is Pixar's first fairy tale, something Disney usually does. And this Christmas, Disney's making a film called Wreck-It Ralph, which has been described as a video game version of Toy Story. So we have Disney ripping off Pixar and Pixar ripping off Disney. Even though they're both owned by the same company and by the same guy and are part of the same company. Welcome to Hollywood, folks. But all joking aside, how is the movie? Yeah, it's really good for a fairy tale. It doesn't really take. And I know Pixar is usually known for, straying from the norm, not doing just cute little fairy tales all the time. But in fact, this is the first one they've ever done. They usually do very original stories. Well, this one, yes, it's a fairy tale. It does have a lot of the fairy tale conventions, but it changes a lot of them too. For one thing, the character Princess Merida, she doesn't have a love interest in this movie. Yeah, she doesn't get married. She doesn't have a boyfriend. There's no love interest. It's instead focuses on the relationship between her and her mother. It's actually pretty unique. For one thing, unlike most Disney princesses, she actually has a mother. Yeah, she actually has both parents in this movie. That's quite a change, really. But it's Pixar, not really Disney, so yeah, that can be expected. Well, yes, all the twists from the original story aside, what's the movie like? Well, it's really good. The story, well, let's just say there's a great twist in this movie that I'm not going to dare spoil for you in this review. Let's just say it's really entertaining and it really you don't see it coming at all. Yeah, well, I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I mentioned that the focus is the relationship between the mother and the daughter. That relationship in this movie is great. It doesn't portray it's just the evil stepmother who doesn't understand. No, it's actually very believable. See, the daughter, Princess Merida, she just wants to stay single and live her own life, and of course the mother wants her to be the way raises her the way she was raised, to be a prim and proper lady. But Merida doesn't want that, and of course. But I know that sounds like kind of a standard story, but the twist is that by the end of the film, they both realize the error of their ways. The mother learns to not control her daughter's life, and the daughter learns not to change her mother. I like that. And one thing I want to bring up in this review is the casting of Princess Merida. The film takes place in Scotland. Of course, the character's a redheaded, blue-eyed girl, and she's voiced by Kelly MacDonald. I find it hard to believe. Oh, wait, sorry. I can't help but feel that she should have been played by Karen Gillan. Amy Pond from Doctor Who. Seriously, look up a picture of Karen Gillan and a picture of Princess Merida and tell me they don't look alike. And Karen Gillan is Scottish, so that would have been perfect casting, but well, what can you do? That's just a minor nitpick. So overall, Brave is a good movie. It's very good. The animation is good. The characters are a lot of fun. The story is engaging. Like I said, it's not Pixar's best film or anything, much in the same way Tangled isn't. It reminds me a lot of Disney's film Tangled. It takes the fairy tale, but gives it a little twist to it, more of an adventurous feel to it rather than this typical romance stuff. Is it better than Tangled? I have to say I like Tangled a little better, but yeah, I like this film. Yeah, so overall, Pixar's Brave is a good movie. I definitely recommend checking it out. Whether you're a kid or an adult, you'll enjoy it, and that's the magic with these Disney-Pixar movies, or just Disney or Pixar movies in general. They hit a chord with both adults and children. They find the sweet spot, and that's what makes this film so enjoyable. So, Brave is enjoyable. Check it out. I'm the universal critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and I won't promise you enough. I'm not making any promises here, but expect my next review to be well, let's say it should rock your world. See you next time.